Okay, let's take a look at how to respond in Flipgrid. I'm going to show you how to use a webcam enabled device, but this is very similar on a mobile device, which is probably what most students will use anyway. It's just easier to make this video on a desktop with a webcam. So I'm going to go into the topic that I just created as a student, and it's prompting me to enter my student ID, or I could click on this QR code icon and scan a QR code. So I'll just type in the fake student ID that I made and click Let's Go. And as you see, there's nothing in here. So I want to click on the green plus, and then here I am. So just to kind of go over the screen, there's the timer is up in the upper right hand corner here, and below that is the prompt. So if the students forget what they're supposed to talk about, they can look at click that icon or tap that icon on their device, and they can see that. There are several different options. One is to change the camera angle from the wide view to a square view, which is a 1-to-1 ratio. They can also choose to not record audio, which is handy if you just want to see what students are doing. For example, if you're looking at their strength training technique for a deadlift and you don't really need the audio, you can turn that off. You can also import at this point a pre-recorded video, and they have that option as well. All of these options are on the mobile device as well. So I just click on record. It gives me a brief countdown so that I'm recording now. You can see up here that the timer is counting down to let the students know how much time they have left to record. And when I'm done, I click the pause. Also, I forgot to mention there's a sticky note that's only available on when you're using the web browser, because this can type your notes here in case the student wants to refer to the notes. They can do that. If at this point they don't like the recording, they feel they messed up, they can tap redo, and if they're happy with it, they just click next. At this point, it's going to give you a playback, and here is where you can add the title. I'll just call it My Response, update the title. If that's enabled in the settings, I can attach a Google document at this point. I'm not going to this particular moment. And then when I'm done, click Next. You do the selfie. And boom, there you are. You may have noticed I had turned off in the previous video the option to do drawings and stickers. And that is so that the students aren't wasting time playing with that versus getting their responses done. At some point, if you feel your students are able to handle that, then you can enable that in the settings. This is where you can actually download the video. The student can download the video. They just click the download the video here. If they're on a mobile device, they'll go to their camera roll. If you have not enabled that, then they won't get that option. And if they don't do it at that point, there is no other option to download it somewhere else. So that is the only opportunity they have to download it. And if they miss the opportunity, then the ship has sailed. So that's once I'm in here, I can click on the reply button, and if you have enabled that, I can follow the same procedures as recording the original post, and I can reply to it. If you are allowing students to reply, they can reply here as well. If I go to my teacher dashboard and I go into this topic, here's the one I just recorded. Teachers have the ability to do a private video for feedback, and that's really good because then you can give the students some feedback without other people. Other students won't be able to see that, so that's a really nice feature as well, and you get up to 5 minutes for that. So anyway, that is basics on how to respond. Hope that was really helpful. I think Flipgrid is a great tool, and I think you're going to really enjoy using it. I think the students are going to enjoy as well.